Hi everyone, I just want to report a bit of an issue that I think I have with this new Apple Studio display that I bought to go with my two Mac Studio. So obviously it's a 5K gorgeous panel which has a screen that's rated up to 600 nits. Now I do have my 21.5-inch 2019 iMac as a reference monitor that I will show you shortly, that's rated at 500 nits. Now, it's quite hard to tell on looking at this video, but when I put it at halfway on the brightness, it just does not seem that bright at all, even though it does seem bright on the iPhone 15 Pro camera that I'm recording this on. But with my own naked eye, it just seems like really dull. Now I have to crank the screen brightness right up to maximum to just get it to where my iMac screen would sit at 50% brightness levels. So I don't know, it just seems like the studio display is just a lot dimmer than my 21.5-inch 2019 4K iMac screen. I don't know if it's just me, my eyes, or my unit. I just don't know. I mean, I do have a problem with my eyes. I have a rare genetic problem where I do need a lot of light to see, but even taking that into account, I don't know, it just seems really dull, the screen, compared to my iMac. So what I will do, I will swap the screen out and get my iMac, and then we'll do a like for like comparison, and hopefully we can see the difference. So here we have my 21.5-inch 2019 Intel iMac 4K display rated at 500 nits. Now, again, I don't know if you can tell, it's a bit difficult to tell just through the iPhone 15 Pro camera, but this is just on 50% brightness, and this is where I would normally have it, and it's normally bright enough for me. And this 50% brightness basically is where I had to turn the studio display up to match. Now, if I actually turn this all the way up to maximum, it's actually too much for my eyes, really. It's a bit overkill. So normally I have it about here. So I don't know, it's just, there just seems a bit of a gap between where the studio display is and where my iMac is. So I don't know, one is, the studio display is rated at 600 nits. This is rated at 500 nits, but somehow the iMac seems brighter. So I don't know, like I said, I got in touch with Apple. I've just about to send off my studio display for a replacement, so we'll get the new one and we'll see what happens. But I don't know if anyone else has noticed this difference between the studio display and the old Intel iMacs. You know, if you've had similar experiences, please let me know. So I hope I can get it sorted. But yeah, let's see what happens.